Hi, my name is Mike Radin. I'm a senior sales engineer at Cavallo. In today's video, I'm going to do a review of our integration with QuikTag. QuikTag's integration with SalesPad is a great tool for you to store and access your documents, whether you're in SalesPad, GP, or on the web through QuikTag's portal. Now, QuikTag stores documents in what we call drawers, and there are 5 main drawers that SalesPad supports directly. Those being sales document, customer, vendor, purchase orders, and purchase receipts. So those documents are going to get linked to actual business objects within SalesPad. So think when you open a customer, only pertinent documents related to that customer are going to show up through the integration. Now, these securities are controlled by who you're logged in as for QuikTag and how you're accessing those documents through SalesPad. Now, all of SalesPad security will still apply, but the logged in user for QuikTag will ultimately determine what you have access to view from those documents stored in QuikTag. Now, let me go ahead and navigate to a customer so we can see that QuikTag integration. Now, it'll show up as a tab on your customer card, just like many of the others you might be used to or have seen in the past. So when I go ahead and click on the QuikTag tab, I'm going to see all documents that are associated with that customer. This is going to be directly tied to West Central Distributors. You can see I have a tax exempt file here and a credit app. You do get the ability to have a preview here so you can start to see what those forms or those attachments or documents might look like. And you can always open them from here. You can also choose to archive any documents, or you can always add a new. Give you a choice between electronic and physical. Generally, you'll probably be using electronic documents where you'll be attaching a PDF, image, or message, which I'd be able to select any from my local computer here or drag and drop into this screen from another location. But a physical document is going to more or less associate a barcode with a physical document. So, a contract that you actually have printed out that you haven't had the ability to store digitally or electronically yet, and kind of save that space for or just associate with that scannable barcode. Now, what's the difference between resources and QuikTag's document storage? Well, a really big benefit for QuikTag is that it's not going to store in your local database like a resource would from SalesPad. It's going to store out in QuikTag's cloud, and it's also going to be accessible from GP and from their portal directly through a web browser. Now, I've showed the customer side of adding QuikTag. It's going to be very similar for your other business objects that are supported as well. So if I go ahead and hop into this order here, I'll find my QuikTag tab here. But we'll notice first that I have a can koozie as the item on this order. Then QuikTag, I've already gone ahead and I've stored this JPEG file that includes a diagram of exactly the kind of design they're looking for that koozie. So very helpful for customizable or configurable businesses to be able to attach that documentation to help. And again, this is going to be tied directly to this sales document and this customer, so you're only going to be able to see this document when you navigate here to this order. Now, take it a step further, this was an item that's drop shipped, so I had to go ahead and create a purchase order for it. So now I can go over to my purchase order, and I'll also notice a QuikTag tab here. I can click that, and maybe now I've also attached that same diagram or design document to the purchase order. Now, it's going to look very similar if I were to go into a purchase receipt or into my vendor. It's going to work the same way that we've seen so far on a sales document, customer, and the purchase order here. Now, when interfacing from the web, I'll go ahead and pull this screen in here. You'll have access to all the different drawers. These are all the different really business objects that you have documents associated with. Now, I've favorited 5. These are the 5 that are supported in SalesPad. So I have my customer, my purchase receipt, PO, purchasing vendor, and my sales transaction entry. But there are a ton of different drawers that can be created or are supported by QuikTag. A lot of these would be accessible through GP where they might not be accessible through SalesPad, but we have those direct supported links, so when you open those documents, those are supported. But you can notice there's all these different drawers, or you can even think of them as folders that have all of these different areas for document storage. I can navigate to customer, and I can see for West Central Distributors that tax exempt form and that credit app are there. I can see different documents for my vendor, purchase order entry. That latest design document I have is now attached and included. So really, wherever you need to access these documents, you're going to have the ability to do so. And again, one of those big key features is that you're not taking up storage space in your local database. This is in the cloud and it's accessible from SalesPad, GP, or the internet.